Welcome everyone, I'm Tim from Cape Town. I'm a psychic medium channel. If that is what you love, please stick around with me. This is day 6 of 100 videos, already good content that none of the teachers are teaching. So a lot of the times people or teachers want to keep all the cards to themselves, and I'm like the opposite. I want to give it to everyone, So if you love spiritual information, if you want to better yourself, if you want to become a better human being, and you want to start learning to have morals and stick with your word, and to really hold a very high vibrational energy that people love, stick around. We'll definitely give you that energy. Now, the most important part that you can do for me is, for this video specifically, is go get yourself a glass of water. I'm going to pause this video, and then I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with this glass of water afterwards, okay? So pause this video, go get a glass of water, fill it up, and just any plain water is perfectly fine. It just needs to be a nice big glass if you don't mind. And we're going to go through an exercise on how to get rid of your emotions, the fears, the phobias, the anxieties that we all have. And I'm going to give you very cool techniques that I use on a daily basis to get rid of the week's energy, the last week's energy, the Mercury in retrograde energy, any thing that is bothering you, So it could be end of the month and you need to pay rent, and someone hasn't paid you, and that stress and that anxiety, that feeling, right? We're going to get rid of that feeling today. Now, this is a daily task. I want you to do this as often as possible. Learn it, teach it to friends and family. I highly recommend it to everyone. It really does work. Now, when you are an empath, your heart chakra is usually about this size, And when you're an empath, it's double the size. And you feel words, things, emotions. The week gets very heavy, or gets a bit too much for you. And that's what we're going to be tackling today. A lot of the times we are circulating heavy emotions. And if you can think of a cup, okay, within your heart, and it's overflowing with negative energy, negative thoughts, anxieties, fears, phobias, anything that does not serve your highest good, we're going to get rid of that today, if you don't mind. So grab yourself a glass of water, pause the video, and then we can continue. So what you can do for me, once this video is unpaused, you're going to take your right hand, index and middle finger, okay? You're going to place that into the glass of water, and you're going to feel in your body all your stress, all your worry, all your fears, all your sadness, anything that is hurting your heart. Let's say if you're going through a breakup, or you've been through a breakup, and you have this trauma that is sitting around your mind, your emotions, your heart. I want you from the brain, I want you to send the energy down with every thought, down your fingertips, through your fingertips, into the glass of water, and put your fingertips in the glass of water. Channel the energy of that trauma. Take your time, imagine, see and feel, and all those traumas sitting in this glass right now. Okay, so of the water absorbs all negative energy, all negative thought forms, all anxieties, whatever the storyline is. Take your time, imagine, see it, feel it. Okay, the most important part is feeling it. Empty the cup within your heart and put it into the water, basically, so that you can start purifying your heart. The most important chakra to develop as a psychic healer, or as a healer, or as a good person, is your heart chakra. By doing good, being of service to others, doing random acts of kindness, anything that brings a lot of joy into people's lives, that's what you want to do more of, okay? Because that's meaning that you can hold a higher frequency and people respond to that, okay? So take your time, imagine, see and feel all your traumas, your fears, your phobias. You can do one thing in a whole week, because there's many different facets to one storyline. That could be, I had a breakup 10 years ago and I'm still not over that person. Channel those emotions into the water, and the water absorbs all that trauma. This is called the emptying the cup ritual, and this is very, very, very powerful. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take this glass outside. You're going to find a tree. Now, it needs to be outside. If you only have an apartment, that's perfectly fine. Give the water to a pot plant, that's perfectly fine. No harm comes to the tree. Trees and plants love negative energy. They feed off it. They transmute it to positive energy. When you bring this water to the plant, ask the plant or the tree permission to hand it over to them, okay? When you go out into your garden, you'll be drawn to the right tree, okay? The tree will light up. You'll feel instantly you need to go across the garden to this one specific tree. That is the tree that you need to go and give it to, okay? So you're going to pour this out to the tree, and ask permission that the tree transmutes all of this negative energy into positive energy into your life. Now, what does it do? What this does is it resets your heart. Now I've handed this to the universe and said, universe, you take this from me. I am willing to hand this back to anyone that does not serve my highest good. Channel your friends, your families, your emotions, your fears, your phobias. Take one thing at a time, channeling the water, do it daily until your feelings and your triggers are completely gone. What this does is to make sure that we are completely safe, that our energy is nice and strong, and that you are now protected. So this is what it does. It empties the cup within the heart. Okay, now we've got this beautiful empty glass of water in our heart chakra, and now we can fill that with positivity. Now our affirmations work because we believe them. Okay, whereas before it was like an old pool that is dirty, right? All you're doing is you're just pumping this dirty water around your auric field. When your heart chakra is nice and empty, you are now able to bring in the joy, the blessings, the manifestations, wealth, abundance. People pay you. People look at you. You start sparkling in their eyes. You start showing up in their mind. You start seeing, people start seeing you. They start hearing your voice. Okay, if you're feeling that you're not being heard in life, it's most likely because your energy has been you've got all this negative energy circulating around your aura. And what this technique does, it gets rid of that at a very deep level. Okay, keep doing it, because I promise you now, there'll be a moment in your time where you will feel the energetic shift, and that is no longer a trigger for you. You no longer have anxiety. You sleep better. Your mind's clearer. You can feel better. You can be your optimal. And that is something I want you to teach your children. Get them to do this with you. This is something that I need you to write down, something that I say, share this video with anyone that has anxiety, fears, phobias. If they're going to write a test or an exam, this is what we do to shift them in a very big way. And I promise you now, you are going to feel elevated because of that. Thank you so much. I'm Tim. I hope this makes sense to you. And don't worry about the tree whatsoever. No harm comes to the tree. The tree will simply absorb that energy and transmute it and use it as energy. As when you leave the water with the tree, walk away, don't look back. That's the last little tip over there, okay? And you can start your day from that point on, and you'll find that you become super strong. And that's the whole point of this channel, and this is why I'm teaching this work, so that other trainers, other teachers can then share this body of work, and we have more people healed on this planet. I think that's more important to me right now, is global healing and not just healing one-on-one. And that's the point of these videos. If you like this video, please share it with someone that you really love, that you really trust. Put in the comments below where you come from. I would love to see what areas you're from. Even just repeating that, that's perfectly fine. I would love to help you out as much as possible. Stick around for the next couple of videos. This is day 6 of 100. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day further.